Do not roll your eyes at me, Princess. I'm just doing my job. That man had no idea how to treat a woman of your place with respect. Therefore, you are not to waste any more time on him. You are to find a proper husband of proper standing in society, just as your father desires. I do what is asked of me, whether that be from you or your father. Oh, I would love that. I'm sure your father would be more than willing to accept protection. Although I think telling him about the behavior of that lordling would be a much better use of my time than arguing with you. Oh, yes. How he tried to slip away with you. His attempts to have your guards leave the room. I'm sure your father would simply love all the sordid details. Then, please, behave. This many years as your guard has given me more gray hair than any previous post. Cheeky. You know, all the other princesses I've been around in my time have been polite and courteous to their knights. You, princess, are one of a kind. That wasn't necessarily a compliment, but if you wish to take it as one, who am I to stop you? An ass, am I? Well, perhaps that is true, but I am your ass. And you're stuck with me as I am stuck with you. It is my duty to keep you safe, even if it's from yourself. That's not what I meant, and you know it. Of course, I trust your judgment. Mostly. You are the future of this kingdom. You are to lead. Your betrothed must understand and respect that. Anyone who thinks that marrying you gives them the freedom to control our country doesn't belong there. Your disagreements are noted and ignored. Princess, I know him. I know men like him, and he is not for you. I don't control you. I protect you. And that scoundrel certainly pushed the limits of propriety. Well, if you knew he was wrong for you, why did we have to stay there and listen to him drone on? Matter of fact, why are we still arguing about him now? Of course, because I hated him. What better reason could there be? Fine. Then we can just ride in silence. It'll be the most peace I've had since I became the head of your guard. Freedom. All right, you may exit. Ah, Royal Messenger, always a delight to see you. Let me guess, the king is requesting the princess's presence on why we left so early. He wishes to see me. Very well. I will see him as soon as the princess is within the castle. Anthony, I need you to accompany Her Royal Highness while I go and speak with the king. Princess, thank you for another lovely and memorable carriage ride. Do try and behave for Anthony while I am gone. Or you could just walk away. That's an option, I suppose. The things I put up with. Your Majesty, it's Wright. May I enter? Greetings, Your Majesty. I was told you wished to speak with me. If this is about why we left Lord Frederick's estate early, I assure you there is a good... Sire, you look ill at ease. Is everything all right? Has something happened while we were away? Seren has declared war? Hell's fire. I thought their king was merely blowing smoke. I never thought he'd actually... I assume you're telling me this because of how it will affect the princess's safety. I assure you, Your Majesty, no harm will come to her as long as I'm around. You have no need to worry. No one will lay a hand on her. Your confidence in me is touching, old friend. But if that's not why you called me here, then what is it? A marriage alliance? Sire, you have to know your daughter will be against this. For better or worse, she is fiercely independent and stubborn to a fault. Yes, I am aware it is her duty as the crown princess to do whatever is best for Ithil, but... I just wish it had not come to this. I assume you already have someone in mind. You plan to hold a ball? When? A month? Sire, that is far too soon. I know we don't have much time before Seren strikes, but surely we have more than a month. Please, I am asking as both your daughter's protector and as your friend. Give it a little more time. I'm not asking for years, Your Highness. 2 months. All right. If that is what you will allow, then I will not argue further. Anthony, you know you're supposed to knock before entering. What do you mean there's a potential security breach? Where is the princess? She slipped away. I charged you with watching her, and you let her out of your sight? I swear to whatever god is listening, Anthony, if a single hair on her head has been touched, I will skin you alive. Where were you when you lost sight of her? Heading towards the garden, I see. Well, you best hope she is there, safe and sound, or you'll have me to answer to. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but any further discussion on this matter must wait. I must take my leave, this instant. Bloody royals. More trouble than they're worth. Princess? Princess, answer me this instant. This isn't funny, Your Highness. There you are. How many goddamn times do I have to tell you not to run off, Princess? I don't care if you never left the castle grounds. You need to have at least one guard with you at all times. This is not negotiable. Princess, I am more than aware you can protect yourself. I was the one who taught you to do so. I know better than anyone else how capable you are. But that doesn't change the fact that I am your knight, and your safety is my responsibility. Yes, call me overbearing, but I refuse to compromise on anything when it comes to your well-being. This is not a game, Princess. Your life, your safety, is not a game, and I will not fail in my duty to protect you. Are we understood? Thank you. If you wish to walk the gardens, then I will accompany you. After you, Your Highness. The lilies have bloomed quite beautifully this season. The gardeners have outdone themselves this year, I think. Well, I don't know, do I? I'm not a flower knight. Would you like to go and see the orchids? They are your favorite, aren't they? Hmm? What is it? You're looking at me strangely, Princess. Well, more so than usual, anyway. Just because I have my hand on my sword doesn't mean there is any immediate danger. It is just a habit I picked up. You never know when you'll need to draw your blade, so it has just become second nature for me to rest my hand on the pommel. Your father used to do the same when we were lads back in the academy. If he still carried a sword at his side, I am rather certain he would pick the habit back up again in no time. You do love to point out my age, don't you? Yes, yes, I am ancient, practically a relic. Soon I shall wither into dust and blow away in the wind. But until that day, I will be here at your side. And what do you mean by that? You truly think my loyalty is so swayed that I will abandon my post if given the chance? I wasn't poached from a different kingdom, Princess. Back when I first became a knight, there were no positions here at the castle for me to fill. I took a post as a guard for one of our former classmates, who became our kingdom's ambassador to Cartmore in the west. When you came of age, your father reached out to me and offered me the position as head of your guard. It was always my intention to serve as a knight for the royal family. I just needed to wait for a position to become available. I am loyal. You may never understand, but I am loyal to one person. I'm not so easily swayed by a pretty pair of eyes as you insinuated. There's only one pair of eyes that hold any sway over me. It was nothing, Princess. I was just speaking to myself. Anyway, enough about my past employment. Let's talk about something I'm sure you'll find much more interesting. Your father is planning on hosting a ball. I know how much you enjoy dancing. And, of course, I am sure Duke Stetson will indulge in too much wine and regale us all with the tales of the so-called adventures he had in his youth. He still claims he fought a dragon single-handedly. Yes, there is a purpose for the ball. It is not simply for revelry. I will not mince words with you, Your Highness. Seren has declared war. While Ithil is a strong country, we were not well prepared for such a sudden declaration. We need to gather allies. The ball is being held with the intention that you will be able to secure an alliance through marriage. I know this is a lot to take in, Princess. I know it is hard to accept, especially as your father previously promised he would not push something like this on you. But we are faced with desperate times, and as the crown princess, your duty to Ithil comes before all. You are a strong, capable woman, Princess. Stronger than nearly anyone I have ever met. You have a grace and dignity about you that never falters, even in the harshest of times. I know you will endure this with that temperament. I know better than anyone how much you love your kingdom, of what you sacrifice for your people. And I will be beside you through it all, supporting you in whatever way you need of me. I wasn't able to buy you much time. Your father wanted to hold the ball in a month. I was able to buy you another, but that was all I could get him to concede to. If it was up to me, this weight wouldn't fall upon your shoulders. I wish with all my heart you could marry for love, that you could be with someone who makes your heart sing, and your eyes light up with joy. I wish I could. I am sorry I couldn't do more. But until that day comes, I'll be with you. You won't be alone. After... Well, I cannot make any promises after you have wed your Royal Highness. I hope you can fall in love with them. You deserve to know what that feels like. I know what unrequited desire feels like. I know what it's like to yearn, to crave something I don't get to have. I am just as unsure as you. All I know now is where my loyalty lies. Always with you, Princess. Your Royal Highness, you're going to be late. If this is your way of trying to get out of this ball, you're sorely mistaken. I will send your ladies back in to get you out if I must. You look... adequate to find a husband. We should be going, Princess. The festivities are going to be starting soon, and you'll be expected to be there for the first dance. The rest of your guard is already in the ballroom. Well, the king thought it best to hold it here. Harder for you to avoid it. Please, allow me to escort you, Princess. Yes, I am sure you're ready. You look beautiful, Princess. Radiant, even. Any man lucky enough to catch your eye tonight will be the envy of all. No, I am not just saying that. Has it ever occurred to you that I am capable of giving genuine compliments? Well, now you know. Cheeky brat. I do hope you remember to keep that sharp wit under control while you're dancing. Not everyone has such thick skin as I do. Though, on the other hand, it might frighten away those who only seek to own you and benefit from your title, so... Yes, forget what I said. Be as merciless as possible, Princess. It will make less work for me, that is certain. Of course I will be attending. I have to keep an eye on you. No need to look so enthusiastic, Princess. You have my word. I won't interfere unless I deem it absolutely necessary. Unless, of course, you want me to interfere. Don't think I haven't noticed how you keep looking at me. Careful, Princess, or I may start to think you actually like me. Whatever you say. Are you ready? No, I don't believe faking illness would work today. There is no need to be nervous, Your Royal Highness. A friend of mine... Yet, yes, I do have friends, thank you very much. Anyway, a friend of mine found love in this very ballroom. He had a situation similar to yours. His father was also pushing him to find a spouse. His soulmate, he said. Cliché perhaps, but he's happy. It was a masquerade. Only way he could find true love, you see. What I'm trying to say is keep an open mind, Princess. You may find love without realizing it. She's ready to be announced. Yes, Princess. No, I'll be using the servants' entrance. cutie, just as this is yours. Keep the mask in place, Wright. Keep it in place. Don't let it slip. Yes, I don't see any threats to her right now. Well, no more than you can assume from the 8 suitors she's danced with thus far. 9. Keep the mask, keep the mask. I don't like the way he's holding her. His hand is too low. I don't care what you see, I see it. Princess, you look a little warm. I think it's time for a walk. Now. You are lucky that the dance didn't go on any longer, darling. That man was far too close to you, far too familiar. You don't like how I'm always around. If that's true, then why are you holding my hand so tightly? I let go moments ago, and yet yours stayed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I just needed you somewhere safe. These are my quarters. No, I know, I am aware. You shouldn't be here. I couldn't think of anywhere else to take you. I don't know what my problem is either. You've been to plenty of balls. You've danced with hundreds of suitors. This was different. This felt real. You're right. You should go. Go back to the ball. There are plenty of guards there for you. I shouldn't be there. This was a bad idea. I'm fine. I promise. You know I'd never lie to you. It's just... It's just hot in here, that is all. My armor is usually cold here. I'm not used to all this. What? My chest? It is a tiara. About a year ago, a few guardsmen and I wanted something to commemorate being here as long as we have. So, I had this placed over my heart as a memory. It's something I wanted to remember. You may touch it if you wish, of course, Princess. Your wish is my command. It's going to last a long time. Long after you have been wed, and it's something for me to hold on to when our quipping and time has concluded. But we cannot talk about this. You were never supposed to know. It was for me. I wasn't ever going to show you. There was never a reason. It was the one part of you I'd ever get to hold. Please don't kiss it. It's not right. Yes, it is yours, but we can't. You must stay professional. I know you don't want to, but for your safety, you can protect yourself, but I will never leave you in a place where you must. bad idea. Because I can't have just this. I want so much more. This will never be enough, and that's not fair to either one of us. Please. If I can't have all of you, I can't. Princess, your hand. It's moving dangerously low. Perhaps we should stop before any lines are crossed that we cannot come back from. Oh. Your Highness, this is highly improper. But I fear I'm not strong enough to push you away. No. I want this. I do want this. But I shouldn't. Oh, I know that look in your eyes. That mischievous glint. You're an evil temptress. I think it's too late to go back now. Then do it, princess. Do it.